Welcome. My name is Michelle. Thank you for joining me today for this mindful vinyasa flow to pause, breathe, and relieve stress. Let's begin in our easy seat. Deep in breath through the nose. Exhale, settling into the sit bones. Deep in breath. Exhale, feeling the heaviness in the body. Deep in breath, expansion through the ribs and chest. Exhale, let the breath wash over you. Let's practice a two-part breath. Inhale, halfway. Another inhale to the crown of the head. Exhale, release the breath. Cleansing breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale half. Inhale full. Exhale. Inhale half. Inhale full. Exhale. Inhale half. Inhale full. Exhale. One more here. Inhale half. Inhale full. Exhale. On the in-breath, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. May we connect to our breath. Notice the moments of pause and come back to center through today's practice. May we simply be present in the here and now, meeting ourselves exactly as we are in this moment.
Let's make our way to all fours, tabletop position. And just find some circular movement here with the body. And we can reverse that. And then gently back to center. Let's move through some cat-cows here. Inhale, crown of the head, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, round out the back. And again, inhale. And exhale. Send your hips up high into your first down dog. So maybe pedaling through the feet. Generous. Bend through those knees as you press both heels towards the mat, chest towards the thighs. Inhale. And exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Let the body be heavy here. And gently roll up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your attention into your feet. The earth supporting you. Bring that focus to the breath. Inhale, send that energy out. Exhale, energy to heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, send the energy out. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, heart center. One more like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, overhead. Exhale to heart center. And inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, up and over to that right side. Maybe releasing that left arm behind the back, finding a deeper stretch through the shoulders and the arms. Inhale, exhale, gently back to center. Inhale, exhale, up and over to that left side. Maybe releasing the right arm behind. Deep in breath. Exhale, gently back through center, arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, take a gentle forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, release. Find plank position or tabletop. Shoulders over those wrists, energy through those legs. Pulling the shoulders back. Pull that navel to the spine. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees. Gently release that chest to the mat. Pressing into the feet, into the legs. Deep in breath. Gentle roll up. Exhale, release. Find length through that neck. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. And inhale, gentle roll up. Exhale, release. Just for a moment, we're going to send the arms to that right top corner of the mat, feeling that stretch through the left side of the body, releasing the forehead to the mat. Inhale, exhale. Notice that stretch through the left side of the body. Inhale, exhale gently back to center. Release those arms to the top left corner of the mat. Focusing on that right side of the body. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Exhale gently back to center. Let's stack those hands. We'll release that forehead to the hands, settling into the front side of the body. Let's bring our attention into the feet, traveling up into the ankles, calves and shins, quads and hamstrings, hips and glutes, core and back, shoulders, neck, center of the forehead, crown of the head. Deepen breath and exhale. Release those hands by the rib cage. Let's shift through tabletop position. Tuck those toes under. Send your hips up high into down dog. So you send that left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step the foot through to the hands. Find warrior one. Knee over that left ankle. Inhale. Arms overhead. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Let's move through the breath as we did earlier. Inhale. Send that energy out. Exhale. To heart center. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, heart center. Release the arms out from the shoulders. Pull those shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale, arms behind, maybe hands to opposite elbows. Send those elbows or hands clasped, arms stretching towards that back leg. Inhale. Exhale, find your version of humble warrior. Bring your attention into your feet, earth supporting you here. Inhale and exhale. Let's send those arms to the sky, straighten through that back. Inhale, exhale, release those hands. Maybe hands to those blocks. Come onto the ball of your back foot, supported high lunge here. Send the back of that right knee to the sky. Inhale, exhale, release that knee to the mat. Come onto the top of that foot. Release that left arm behind you. Reach towards that back foot. Inhale, exhale. Arm up and over. Inhale and exhale. Tuck the right toes under. Send that knee off the mat. Let's release those blocks. Come through plank or tabletop position. We'll move through our first chaturanga, maybe skipping that chaturanga and meeting in down dog. Inhale, launching forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath. Exhale, let it go. Option to stay here, or two, send that right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step that foot through to the hands, find warrior one. So press strong through that outer edge of that back foot, find that length through that back leg. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's move through the breath. Inhale, energy out. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, heart center. Extend the arms out from the shoulders. Pull those shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, arms reach behind or elbows to up. Arms clasped behind you or reaching hands to opposite elbows. Inhale. Exhale, find your humble warrior. Deepen breath. Exhale, send that energy into the legs, into the feet. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, release those hands. Come onto those blocks or mat with those hands onto the ball of your back foot. Find that lift through center slightly. Length through that neck. Inhale. Exhale, release that left knee to the mat. Come onto the top of that foot. Release that right arm behind you. Deepen breath. Exhale. Maybe noticing that stretch through that left hip. Send that arm up and over. Inhale and to exhale. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Send that knee off the mat. Release the blocks. Find plank or tabletop. Take that launch forward. Inhale. Exhale, elbows into your sides. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, find your down dog. Deepen breath. Exhale, release those knees to the mat. So we're going to kickstand that left foot to the left side of the mat. Press into that left hand, left shoulder stacked over that left wrist. Press strong through the outer edge of that right foot. We're going to extend our right arm to the sky. Deepen breath. Exhale, extend that arm towards that ear. Maybe you begin to release that right leg off the mat. Maybe you begin to release that right heel towards your glute. Maybe reaching for the outside of that right ankle. Pulling that right shoulder back. Deepen breath. And exhale. Release that foot, release that arm. Release, coming flat onto that foot, arm to the sky. Inhale, exhale, back through tabletop. Let's find that on the other side. Kickstand that right foot to the right side of the mat. Press to the outer edge of that left foot. Left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, extend that arm by the ear. Maybe releasing left leg off the mat. Maybe heel towards glute. Maybe reaching for the outside of that ankle. Pulling that left shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing that leg. Releasing that arm. Come flat onto that foot. Arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, back, tabletop position. Tuck those toes under. Send your hips up high into down dog. Generous bend in those knees. Walk, step, or jump feet to the hands. Gently roll up. Head is the last part to come up. Let's send those shoulders forward. Inhale. Exhale, down and back. Just for a moment, tuning inwardly, just noticing what you're feeling in the body. Deepen breath. And to exhale. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's move through that breath once again. Inhale. Send that energy out. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, energy above. Exhale, heart center. Arms down to come up. Inhale. Exhale, up and over to that right side. Maybe releasing left arm behind. Maybe reaching right fingertips towards that left hand. Inhale and exhale. Release those arms. Come back through center. Inhale, exhale, up and over to that left side. Again, maybe releasing right hand behind. Maybe reaching left to right. Inhale and to exhale. Release those arms back through center. Maybe a generous lean back. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale and to exhale. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale. Move through your chaturanga or skip. Just listening to your body, what it needs today. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. And to inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step that foot through to the hands. Find your high lunge. Root to rise, press strong into those feet. Inhale. And then exhale, find warrior two. Pressing that left knee back. Deepen breath. Exhale. Take that gentle launch forward. Inhale. Exhale. Send that right arm to the sky. Maybe elbow to thigh. Maybe you're reaching those fingertips towards the mat. And just notice that long line of energy from the top hand down the body through that bottom hand. Inhale. And to exhale, gently back through warrior two. Flip that palm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Maybe releasing hand to the back of the head or towards that upper part of the back. Inhale. Exhale, back through warrior two. Straighten through that front leg. All toes face to the side of the mat. Heel toe those feet in slightly. Let's reach up and over to that left side. Inhale. Exhale. Find Skandasana on your left leg. Maybe toes to the sky, maybe hands to the mat. Maybe you're coming all the way down with hips towards that heel. And let's find that on the other side. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Right Skandasana. One more time. Inhale. And to exhale. Come back to the top of the mat. Frame your left foot. Maybe hands to those blocks. Push off of that back foot. Let's find our warrior three. Energy in all directions. Deep in breath. And to exhale. Begin to release the chest towards the thigh, finding a standing split. Head is heavy. Deep in breath. And to exhale. Gently back to warrior three. You have two options here. You can come into chair pose, both feet on the mat, or find a single-legged chair pose here. So maybe bringing that right knee to heart center, sending that chest forward and out. Focus into that left leg. Earth supports you. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, we can wobble. Exhale, using that breath as our anchor, finding our center. Inhale. And exhale. Bring those feet together. Scoop everything to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep bend in those knees, maybe reaching up and back. Inhale. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale. Move through or skip that chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deep in breath through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Send that right leg to the sky. Deep in breath. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Find a supported high lunge here. Deep in breath, arms overhead. Exhale, find warrior two. Pressing that right knee back. Press strong through the outer edge of that back foot. Take that lunge forward. Inhale. Exhale, reach that left arm to the sky. Maybe reaching right fingertips towards the mat. Deep in breath. Exhale, up to warrior two. Flip that palm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Maybe releasing that hand towards the back of the head. Notice the stretch through the right side. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Straighten through that front leg. All toes face the side. We can heel toe in slightly. Let's reach up and over to that right side. Inhale. Exhale, find Skandasana. Right side. And inhale. Up and over to that left. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Walk those hands to the top of the mat. Frame that right foot. Deep in breath. Exhale. Find warrior three. Energy through that back leg. Out that crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, begin to release that chest towards the thigh, finding a standing split. Deep in breath. Exhale, coming up, finding chair pose or a single-legged chair. Left knee towards heart center. Press that chest forward. Inhale. Exhale. If that mind wanders, we keep coming back to the breath. Inhale. Exhale, feet together. Scoop everything to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go through that breath again. Inhale, send the energy out. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, heart center. Scoop those arms down to come up. Inhale. Exhale, up and over to that right side. Maybe reaching fingertips behind the back. Back through center. Inhale. Exhale, up and over to the left. Maybe reaching behind. Inhale, back through center. Reaching up and back. Inhale. Exhale, take that forward fold. halfway up, inhale, and exhale, moving through your version of chaturanga, deepen breath, exhale, inhale, up dog or cobra, exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath, and exhale. Send that left leg to the sky, inhale, exhale, step that foot through. Let's find our warrior one. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's move through that breath one time. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, overhead. Exhale to heart center. Arms out from the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, hands behind. Find your humble warrior. Inhale, exhale. Release the hands to the mat. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Let's release that knee. Come onto the top of that foot. Heel toe that foot out. Hands to the inside. Then when you feel ready, we'll begin to bring that right foot in to meet the left, coming into Malasana. So maybe supported with that block, maybe without the block, hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale, send that energy into the feet and the legs. Deepen breath, inhale, exhale, find your forward fold. Let's heel toe the feet in slightly. Release those hands, finding plank or tabletop, back to down dog. Send that right leg to the sky. Inhale, exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Find that warrior one. Arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Send that breath and energy out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, arms behind. Find your humble warrior. Inhale, and exhale. Release those hands to the mat. Come onto the ball of that back foot. Let's heel toe that right foot out. Release that knee to the mat. When you feel ready, bringing that left foot in to meet the right, finding your version of Malasana. On the in-breath, send that to the crown of the head. Exhale, back down to the ground. Two more like that. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Exhale. Let's find that forward fold. You can heel toe the feet in slightly. Find that flat back one last time. Inhale, exhale, release. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. And deepen breath. Exhale, let that go through the mouth. Two more like that. Inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the knees to the mat. Let's walk those knees forward. Come onto those sit bones. Bring those feet flat to the mat. Here, inhale. Exhale, gently release to the back. Bring those knees towards heart center. Some gentle sways. Back to center. Release that left foot to the mat and extend that right heel to the sky, sending those hands behind that right leg. Deepen breath. Exhale, just settling into the back of the body. And inhale. Exhale. Bring that knee back towards heart center. We'll send that right knee across the body to the left side of the mat. So finding your supine twist, maybe crossing at the knees, maybe finding a block, placing it in between the knees. Deepen breath. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Gently back through center. Press that right foot into the mat, left knee towards heart center. Extend that heel to the sky. Just noticing where you feel that stretch. You have the option to extend that right leg out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Bring that left knee to heart center. Drop that left knee towards the right side of the mat. Breathing through that left side. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Gently back to center. Give those knees another squeeze. Maybe head towards those knees. Inhale. Exhale. Release the head. Release the legs. Release the arms by your side. Shavasana.
Breathing in, I calm body and mind. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is the only moment. Thich Nhat Hanh.
Gently begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Gently blinking the eyes open, sending the feet flat to the mat, maybe finding some gentle sways. Making your way to your side of choice. Take that pause and then gently make your way up into your version of the easy seat. Maybe closing the eyes and finding that soft gaze on the inhale, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. May we find moments of pause, connecting to our center, to our breath throughout our day, using our breath as our anchor. May we remember to give ourselves and others total compassion, acceptance, love, and kindness. Grateful to our bodies for allowing us to practice today. I'm grateful to share this practice with you. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Please make sure and check out my Moments of Mindfulness. It's a free email series I will send out twice a month. Just simple reminders of how we can be a little bit more mindful and present throughout our day. And please don't forget to subscribe and or comment below. I would love to connect with you. Have a beautiful day.